Welcome to Drawing with Danny. I'm Danny, and today we're going to draw the words "Be Yourself" creatively. So just a reminder, let's try holding our pencils towards the middle, and much more importantly, hold on to your pencil very loosely. Okay, so as with anything we draw, we are looking to start with the largest shapes. So here we're going to start with actually two squares and a diamond or rhombus shape. So we're going to start, of course, lines make up shapes. So the lines we're going to start with are two lines that are parallel to each other, like this. And we're going to transform those lines into a box by adding sides to them. Now these sides are straight up and down. So in other words, they're vertical lines. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So they're going to be connected. So we start from here, and on this side we draw two parallel lines at the same angle. Okay. And then we connect those lines with a vertical line. We got the two squares. Now let's do the rhombus or the diamond shape at the top. So we're going to follow the same angle that we have here on this side. Now this angle we're going to repeat over here, which will connect those two lines together, thereby creating the rhombus or the diamond on the top. Okay, now, and we can do this now or later. Let's go ahead and do it now. We're going to go ahead and draw the little banner across the bottom. So see the slightly curved line that I've extended from this side. And now we're just going to go straight down. We'll address this part later, so don't worry about that. And now we're going to sort of draw a wavy line. So see how that goes up and then down, and then back up again, and then back down again. And now we're going to add this side over here. Of course, we want this thickness to be about the same as that, ideally. And now we can close that off. Okay, so if you're wondering about this part, let's go ahead and take care of that now. So all we're going to do is we're going to take out a little triangle shape. So we're going to start from the corner here, go towards the middle, and now we're going to aim right towards this corner. See that? So now this is erased. And now it looks more like the little banner that's over here. Okay. Now let's go ahead and start with the letter E. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw two rectangles. And we notice the angle that I've drawn this at is consistent with this top part. And now I've established the thickness of this top edge of my E. So now I'm going to go down, make sure this thickness is about the same as that, and back across. And you can see the rectangle here. Ultimately, we're going to erase the line here. And let's do the same thing underneath. We want to follow the same angle as we have here and here. Now we're going to follow this straight down. And now we're going to go straight across to finish the bottom portion. And erase this line. Okay, so that's pretty much the letter E. And let's go ahead and do the letter B. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the corner here and we're going to round that off. And you can see the resulting little triangle shape that's here in the corner. So we can erase that now. Let's do that at the bottom. Go down to the bottom. And this corner, we're going to create a little triangle shape as well. And then once again, we can erase that line. Okay, now let's go ahead and go in the middle. And about right here is where we want to create yet another triangle. So see, we're going to curve this in like this. And I'm going to meet this part up with it. So see how it creates a little bit of a triangle in the middle? See that? Okay. Now we're going to, so we've got our thickness of our E created here. We want to pretty much replicate that or duplicate that on this side. So see the thickness here, we want that to be about the same as the thickness here. And then the same here. we want to carry that through. So now we're going to draw the top portion here, and we want to follow the same curve that we have going on in the front. So we're going to try to follow that as best we can. And so now we want to make sure we duplicate this angle. See that? So it's all at the same angle. So let's do that underneath. So, and sometimes I'll go ahead and just draw a line through like this to make sure that this is the same thickness as this. Now, again, we're watching the thickness here as I follow the same angle line here. We're going to go around, and now we're going to duplicate the same thing that's going on in the front here. See that? Okay, there we go. And I missed, you probably didn't, but somehow I'm going to feel like I've missed this just a little bit. So I want to make sure that this is consistent with that. So I'm just going to lower mine just a little bit, and I bet you probably don't have to do this. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to clean up some of my lines here. Now we've got the letter B as well. And I still feel like I missed that just a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do this inside part here. This is really cool. So we're going to follow the same angle that we have going on here. We're going to go to the corner here. Go up like this. And now we're going to follow this same angle. We're going to make these two lines parallel like that. Let's do that here. We're going to the corner. We follow the same angle that we have going on here now. Cross. Now we're going to follow this same angle. Okay. So let's do that with the B now. So with the B, we're going to follow this same angle. We're going to go to the corner inside of here. Follow the same angle here, and then we go inside the corner and do the same thing here. And now we're going to follow the same curve we have going on here. See that? Now let's go up here and do the same thing, following the same curve we have going on here. Okay. Now we're going to go to the corner here. So it's where this line meets that line, and we're going to go straight up. And we're going to do the same thing here and go straight up. Okay, now that's looking pretty awesome. Okay, now, so I've got this side a little bit longer, see here, than I have here. Now, if I wanted to, I could make an adjustment there, or I can just leave it. And I'm opting to leave it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just draw or write the word yourself. And you can be as creative as you want to. Actually, the best thing to do is always just to sort of, which I'm not doing myself, is always to just rough out where you want your letters to be. And what I'm doing is I'm following the same angle, the same curve that we have going on here. And I know I want the R to be basically in between the two letters here, which would give me the best chance of centering the entire word underneath. So in fact, I'm just going to finish it out like this. And I might stylize it more later, like I started to do with the Y. There we go. So in fact, I'm going to change the Y really quickly and just sort of make it look more consistent with the rest. Anyway, so that's the words "be yourself" done creatively. Now feel free to clean yours up and go over it with Sharpie. It would look awesome in color. You know, maybe you could put hearts and some other designs in there. But thanks so much for joining me today. If you have any questions about today's lesson, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I will see you next time.